20th most common question that is there in the minds of the non-Muslims is that if Islam is the best religion, then why are most of the terrorists Muslims? Why are most of the robbers Muslims? If Islam is the best religion, then why are Muslims the worst? In the media today, there is virulent propaganda about Islam in the international media, whether it be the newspapers, whether it be the radio broadcast stations, whether it be the television satellite channels. There is virulent propaganda about Islam in the international media. The media is bombarding misinformation about Islam. And what does media do? It picks up black sheep in the community and it portrays as though these people, they're exemplary Muslims. The Oklahoma bomb blast that took place in 1996. It came as headlines, Middle Eastern conspiracy, Middle Eastern conspiracy. Later on they found out that it was a soldier from the American Armed Forces. It came for 1 or 2 days in news brief and the news disappeared. If a 50-year-old Arab marries an 18-year-old girl after taking her permission, it comes as headlines. Whereas if a 50-year-old non-Muslim rapes a 6-year-old girl, it comes as news brief on page number 6, page number 7. So why these double standards? The terrorist attack that took place in the Pune German bakery. About 9 civilians were killed. It came as suspect Muslim. Later on, there was a mouse attack on the police station. The mouse, they threw rocket launchers, they threw bombs on the police station, and many of the police were killed. This just came in news brief. This hardly came. This news did not appear. So why these double standards? In fact, we Muslims, we are the biggest community that gives charity. We are the biggest community of teetotalers who do not abide in having alcohol. There is not a single human being who can show a candle to a practicing Muslim where modesty is concerned, where sobriety is concerned, where human values and ethics are concerned. That's the reason I say that if you want to judge a Mercedes car, and if you put behind the steering wheel an inexperienced driver, and if he bangs up the car, who will you blame? Will you blame the car or will you blame the driver? But naturally, you blame the driver. Similarly, if you want to judge Islam, do not look at the followers. Look at the authentic sources. That is the glorious Quran and authentic Hadith. And if you want to practically judge how good the Mercedes car is, put behind the steering wheel an experienced driver. Similarly, if you want to practically judge how good Islam is, look at Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He is the exemplary for all the Muslims. Therefore, if you want to judge Islam, look at the authentic sources, that is the glorious Quran and authentic Hadith. These were the 20 most common questions that are there in the minds of non-Muslims. There was one question which was there in the list, but it is no more. And it is short, hence I will discuss it. That why do we Muslims abuse the non-Muslims by calling them as kafir? Kafir is derived from the root word kufr, which means to reject or to conceal. And in Islamic terminology, kafir refers to a person who rejects or conceals the truth of Islam. So if kafir is an abuse to a non-Muslim, so he may accept Islam and will stop referring him as a kafir. These were the 20 most common questions that are there in the minds of the non-Muslims. I would like to end my talk with a quotation from the glorious Quran, from Surah Nahl, chapter number 16, verse number 125. ادعوا إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة وجادلهم بالتي هي أحسن. And invite all to the way of thy Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching, and argue with them and reason with them in the ways that are best and most gracious. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.